So your bottom point was really also your rebound point, going to that maxing out your credit cards. I don't know what you want to call it.
Yeah.
Whatever, but it's interesting that they teach you how to max out your credit cards. There's groups around here that will teach you that, hey, you can invest in yourself and take it from your IRA. Well, I'm more like, bitch, I'm going to go buy something that's cash flow from my IRA. I'm not going to go piss it away. I mean, I'm all about investing in yourself. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's different, though. Yeah,
I understand. Different. It's just, I know myself, I hit bottom. To me, I just went through my second divorce, and I was like $46,000 in credit card debt. And I'm like, how the hell am I going to get out of this? Plus, I'll admit, part of that $46,000, a lot of the $46,000, most of it, is me taking advantage of the market of where it was at. And I'm like, I want to buy more. How can I max and leverage right now? Was it the right thing to do? Hey, I couldn't tell you still today. Probably was, because now I've got 80-some doors myself, and just doing things like that. And you don't know unless you take that chance. You and David took that chance. You both said yes on that piece of paper. I could totally see you guys doing this. So, and both saying yes. And you got to say yes. So you have to say yes.
You've got to take, your best life is on the other side of your fears. And so it was a scary time for us back then, right? And it has truly, that statement could not be more true for us. Like, we are absolutely living our best life now, and every day it's getting better. That's the cool part about it, So
in moving forward in real estate, tell me about your first deal and kind of give me some, like, a timeline, if you can, in these short years that you've had and where you're at today. And just to give people what I'm hoping is people are inspired to invest in real estate, to make a difference in their own life, and to be able to live their life to the point to where you're at now, whatever that means to them. But man, to actually live your life and not be under the thumb of somebody. Maybe some people just like being under the thumb. You and I don't. But
right.
If you're listening to this podcast, you can be inspired by both. But I'm telling you, to live your life fully, what does that mean? But give me a timeline, or give us a timeline of how you got there.
All right. So we lost our house June 2012. July, we went to the 3-day, the free 3-day. And then we went to, I think they called it boots on the ground, late July, early August. First deal was a wholesale deal. We got under contract in September, but then we couldn't sell it. We didn't have a buyer's list, whatever. We honestly, we got it under contract too high of a price. But we stayed with it. And the way we found this deal, this was crazy. I have to tell this part of the story. She had this a small itty bitty for sale sign in the window of the house. Honestly, I did not know if she was selling the tomato plants that were next to the sign in the house or the house, right? It was a little sign. It wasn't like a big yard sign. It was a little itty bitty sign. And we pulled into the driveway, and I was like, I think she's selling the house, but I can't tell. And, we're new, right? So we're like, whatever, you're just going to try whatever and call every phone number and stuff. And so we did, and she was really emotionally attached to the house. Her son died in that house, and it meant a lot to her, and so we developed a relationship with her. We couldn't sell it once we got it under contract in September, but because we had this bond with her, we just wanted to do whatever we could right by her. So it took us till November to figure it out and to sell it. And we wound up making $9,000 on that deal, or $9,500 or something like that, somewhere in there, which was huge for us because we had all this credit card debt, right? But that was our first deal, and that sort of set the stage with us. We're primarily buy and hold investors, even from back then. But we needed to do a couple wholesale deals just to dig out of the debt. But the relationship that we had with her she's since passed away, but I'm still friends with her daughter now. I mean, it's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Awesome.
yeah. So it's and that, I think that's why I love real estate so much, because you develop these relationships, and you can see how you're helping people that are in tough situations, right? So it's really cool.
Right. Yeah, that's making a difference again, and that's really cool.
So now, where we are now, fast forward now, like I said, we're primarily buy and hold. So we're in Tampa Bay and in Alabama. I don't know, probably right around 75 doors, give or take.
Cool.
Moving into the multifamily space now.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's where we are today.
Awesome. So have you, now you're considering you're moving into the multifamily, not considering, you're moving into it. What areas are you looking now into?
The south and southeast primarily.
Okay. Yeah. So what inspired you to get into the multifamily?
I think it's just the next level for us, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, partly, and we still love single family, and we're still doing flips, some buy and holds, but the market's shifting, so it's the flips you've got to be a little more careful with.
Yeah.
So, and multi-families, I mean, it's just another zero, right? And so I might as well have those zeros in my bank account. So
right. Yeah, I'm moving also more towards the multifamily. It's definitely a better model.
One roof, yeah.
Yeah, one roof, one boiler, one all the way across the board.
Right.
So, I love it. Although, hey, real estate has given me the freedom today to go out and live my life too, whether it's a single family or multifamily. But I have such an awesome team in place today that to manage over 300 doors and gives me the freedom to go out there to work on my business, not in my business, and to develop myself to be a bigger, better person, and to go out there and make a difference and look into multifamily to talk to people like you and bring value to others. So, but here you are 7 years-ish later, and you've been with corporate America for probably, who knows, maybe seven out of
the whole time since then. Yeah.
Building your portfolio. David's out there grinding, and you're doing corporate America thing, and actually you got some pretty cool stories in corporate America, I'm not going to lie. So did some amazing traveling, and I'm sure you're going to miss it on some level, but really to get to the point to where you're like living your life to where you can bring benefit to others is really what's going to make your heart smile and your heart sing.
Absolutely.
And could really go to a whole nother level in your life and that freedom that you have. So where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years?
Oh, wow, that's a great question. So just to comment on what you were saying, where you're at, you figured it out. You figured out how to create. You figured out how to create elite teams, right? And when you can harness and create like great teams like that, that's what frees you up so that you can work on your business and in your business.
Yeah.
And that's what I did a lot of in my corporate stuff. So I had like a team of 200 people, and so I really focused on that and really creating like empowered elite. I call them elite teams, truly. And they are, and they achieve things that people didn't. We always had the toughest projects, and we've accomplished all the stuff people never thought we could. And we brought that into the real estate business. So like we could work on the business instead of the business. And so 3 years from now, I want to help as many entrepreneurs create those teams so that they can do the same in their life as humanly possible. So.
Yeah.
I want to continue my traveling by doing like seminars and workshops and events and stuff like that, just around and bringing it back. So that's what I see myself doing. Well, I see myself doing that 6 months, but also
right now.
exactly right.
Right now. Come on, Nicole.
Yeah.